Hi everybody, welcome back to Walk My Talk, my weekly video series where I take a chance and spin what I call the wheel of life and do whatever I land on live for you all, or I take on that challenge throughout the course of the week and provide an update for you on the next week's episode. And I do this because as a coach, I am constantly encouraging my clients to push their comfort zone, do something that feels slightly out of reach, or maybe tackle something that they've wanted to do but feel they don't have the time to do it. Maybe they're avoiding it a little bit. And I want to show you all that I'm pushing my comfort zone and walking the talk that I encourage my clients to do every single day. So welcome back. Progress report from last week. I landed on listen to a new podcast, which was so fun. I realized though in my research on what new podcasts I should listen to and taking some of your suggestions as well, thank you so much, I realized that this was a bad one to have on the wheel because it turns out I actually listen to a lot of podcasts now. I never used to be a podcaster. Hot tip, apparently I am now. So I listened to Brene Brown's Dare to Lead and Unlocking Us. I listened to Adam Grant's Work Life. I listened to Simon Sinek's A Bit of Optimism. I listened to NPR's Up First every morning. I listened to Meditative Stories, which is really fun because I just started to get into meditation and mindfulness. And I love that there is there is a story and then the host takes us through a meditation at the end. So the whole thing isn't based on meditation, but there's some really nice music and the stories are just so inspiring. And it's all noteworthy individuals. Like Adam Grant did one, Ginger Z has done one. Those are my noteworthy ones. There's been like producers, authors, and that's been a really nice way to add some more meditation and mindfulness into my everyday life. What else do I listen to pretty religiously? I think those are like the main ones. Oh, and then Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, it turns out, but I appreciate all the recommendations. I actually tried to listen to Office Gals or Office Girls, and it's two women from the show The Office actually break down each episode and kind of give us a behind the scenes peek on what was going on, with each of those episodes. I wanted to like it so much, but I was not I didn't watch The Office religiously. So I didn't connect to it as much, but if Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, and Jennifer Aniston would do a podcast on Friends, I would stop everything that I'm doing whenever it dropped every week to listen to it. So I loved the idea. I couldn't get into it though. One that I did get into I had to just look at it, is Beautiful Anonymous with Chris Gethard, who is a comedian. And he just takes an anonymous call every week and just talks to the person, has no idea where the conversation is going to go. Last week's episode was from this young woman from the Netherlands who was essentially either breaking the stereotypes that Americans have about people in the Netherlands or kind of yes-anding the stereotypes of people in the Netherlands. And she had such an interesting perspective. It was a really fun conversation. So I definitely think I'm going to pick that one up. And I also listened to This American Life, which I know is one that many people listen to. And I love that there are little bite-sized stories. That one of the stories last week was how this man in the 70s or 80s was trying to launch this puppy network or this puppy channel. And I'm like, I want the puppy channel. I want to turn the TV on and just have a puppy channel. But the networks didn't want to pick up something apparently as special and fun and just sheer happiness. Back in the 70s and 80s, it wasn't popular. But now, obviously, you go on any sort of social channel and you can watch puppies all the time, which I 100% do. So I've taken listen to podcasts off and I've added a few extra things, but let's share my screen and let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we land on this week. All right, let's make this bigger. Oh, I have to move over so you all can see me. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, I feel like it's spinning really fast today. What are we landing on? Get up 30 minutes early every day this week. Okay. Whoo. I am a sleeper. I'm also someone who works out in the mornings. If I do work out, I work out in the mornings, but it is very difficult for me to get up at 6:30 and do a workout starting at 7:15. And I feel like I put this one on there because I feel like if I got up just 30 minutes earlier, I actually would be more energized for a 7:15 workout, or maybe I could get something done in those 30 minutes. Like, I'm starting to meditate more often. I could do a morning meditation. I could read. We all know every time I've spun before, I've gotten read for 30 minutes, which I'm still doing every Monday. I'm reading for 30 minutes. Maybe I could get that accomplished in the morning, and maybe I'll start to become more of a morning person. So every weekday this week, I'm going to wake up at 6, and this weekend, I will wake up at 7 and see what I accomplish more of, and I will report back. So what is your waking up 30 minutes early every day this week? What's something that you've been avoiding or have wanted to try or have been maybe afraid to do? What is it that you want to commit to this week? I'd love to hear. Add it in the comments, send me a direct message, or feel free to shoot me an email. I look forward to reporting back next week. And as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.